Hey, what's going on, y'all? Back with the Heat for the Streets, man. It's like, hey, Showtime. Look, man, I'm tired, bro. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I mean, like, even a couple times that New England lost in the Super Bowl, it just, and look, it was fun. It was fun actually watching them with Randy Moss. I actually cheered for New England in '07 because I wanted Randy Moss to get that chip. I wanted Randy Moss to get that chip. And Chad Ochocinco Chad Ochocinco in 2011, you can say, okay, yeah, maybe, you know what I'm saying, but I really wanted Moss to get that ring because Moss one of my favorite wide receivers of all time. You know what I'm saying? Him, T.O., uh, Isaac Bruce. I like Isaac Bruce when he was playing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of other dudes. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? That was really the only time I really ever cheered for the England. Any other time when I was watching football, I'm like, okay, the New England Patriots came up, you know what I'm saying, underdog story, but dog, this is the eighth, I think it's a 7th or 8th AFC Championship game in a row, bruh. In a row. And it's a second straight Super Bowl. And it's like they fourth in the last 6 years or some shit like that. They went 2011, lost to the Giants. They went in 2014, beat Seattle. They went in 2016. They robbed Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much robbed Atlanta. And they going again this year. So it's 4 times in like 6, 7 years, bruh. And I'm just like, when does it end? When does it end? Maybe it end this year. Maybe they end up winning the Super Bowl and Josh McDaniels, he go on, get a job. Matt Patricia, he go on, get a job. Because they front runners for a couple coaching positions. And then all that leaves is Belichick, Brady, and Robert Kraft. Which by all reports, if everything is true, then Belichick will be stepping off. He'll probably retire after this Super Bowl, win or lose. And just be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm done. I already got I got everything I came for. I got the rings. I got the, you know what I'm saying, I got the wins. I got coach of the year awards. I got everything. But when does it end, bro? Because I seen one of the biggest travesties that I've seen in NFL history, bro. Second only to two moments. The 2016 finals with Cleveland and Golden State, because we all know what the fuck that was. We all know what that was. We all know what that was. And last year's Super Bowl, and we know what that was. They stole. They stole a championship from Golden State and they in the NBA, and they stole a championship from the Atlanta Falcons in the city of Atlanta, bro. When does it end? And I don't want to sound like a hater, bro, because I'm not. I appreciate greatness, but damn it, it's something to say when it's some new blood. Like even the Giants when they won they 2 Super Bowls with Eli. Eli was already starting to establish himself as a viable quarterback. Not just because he a Manning, you know what I'm saying, the NFL royalty and all that type of shit, but because he was actually Eli made the playoffs. I think Eli made the playoffs. I think the year before that Super Bowl run. So it wasn't like he had never experienced playoff success. He made the playoffs 2 years in a row before that. He just happened to win the Super Bowl in 2007 and went on that miracle run. But other than Eli and maybe Joe Flacco, because he's the only other person that has beaten Brady in the AFC Championship game over the last 6 or 7 years. Y'all realize Out of the last, was it 2018? So since 2003, only three other guys, except for Joe Flacco in 2012, has represented the AFC in the Super Bowl. Guess who them three guys are? Peyton Manning, Ben Roethlisberger, and Tom Brady. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, bro. And as much as I'm sick of LeBron, I said this on Twitter and Facebook, as much as I'm sick of LeBron in the finals, I'm really sick of Brady and the Patriots, bro. Because it just seemed like, look, because we know it's favoritism in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And one guy can make the difference. You know what I'm saying? But we haven't even seen this from LeBron until like 2010, 2011 when he joined the Miami Heat, because he wasn't winning that much in Cleveland. I mean, he was getting to the playoffs. He was getting number one seeds. He was in the Eastern Conference Finals a couple times. But he lost to Boston. He lost to Orlando in the second round. He lost to Boston again in 2010 before he went to Miami. You know what I'm saying? And even the first year with the Miami Heat, when everybody was expecting them to roll through everybody, and they did. You know what I'm saying? They beat I think Philadelphia, and they beat Chicago in the Eastern Conference Finals to get there. To get to the finals. But that first year in Miami, they lost to Dallas. So it was kind of like, okay, it wasn't what we expected. You know what I'm saying? They got to the finals, but it wasn't what we expected. You know what I'm saying? The outcome wasn't what we expected. Nobody expected Dallas to beat Miami, even with an all-time great player like Dirk. But New England is just, I mean, and we know their history, bro. And for all the Patriot fans that might come on this video, all the people that's going to share this video and talk about, oh, I'm a hater, everybody that's going to come on and make videos related to this video or whatever, or whatever the case may be, that might call me a hater, they might call everybody else salty and stuff, about, oh, they hating, you know what I'm saying, 5 rings, 8 Super Bowl appearances. We might get number 6 this year. Look, the Steelers are the franchise with the most Super Bowls in their history. They got 6. Cowboys got 5. The San Francisco 49ers got 5. I think the Giants got like 4. Redskins got like 3 of them joints. And you know, and then so on and so forth. But New England will be tied with Pittsburgh for the most championships in NFL history with 6. But unlike New England, Pittsburgh does not have the history of cheating and spying on teams, you know what I'm saying, defensive signals and offensive signals and deflating footballs, and you know what I'm saying, and the story last year about the drone, you know what I'm saying, flying over Atlanta's practices and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all remember that. Come on, man. I'm not the only one that's been saying this shit. Like, come on, man. Everybody can't be a fucking hater, bro. It got to be some facts to what everybody's saying. It's a reason why Brady got suspended 4 games. It's a reason why New England got fined draft picks, bro, for Spygate. And then they destroyed the tape. And look, they showing the highlights now. They showing the highlights now of the game-winning drive that pretty much set them up, you know what I'm saying, to go to the Super Bowl. And they gonna have this whole story like, oh, Brady's hand. He struggled in the first half, but then the second half he pulled it out like the conquering hero. You know what I'm saying? Like this, just like last year when Atlanta was up 28 to 3. And you know what I'm saying? They blew that lead and everybody was calling them chokers. And they was trying to compare them. Oh, what's worse, a 3-1 lead or 28 to 3? comparing them to Golden State in 2016. And it just pisses me off, bro, because I'm like this. I'm like, it's something to say for some new blood, bro. In the NFL, bro. The NFL got to get out of this Brady, Manning, Roethlisberger rut, bro. I mean, because I get it, man. I'm like this, man. Look, I get it. Everybody was saying, oh, ratings wise, nobody was gonna watch the Jacksonville versus Philly / Minnesota Super Bowl. And everybody talking about star power. Well, if y'all motherfuckers care about star power so much, don't fucking complain about Brady winning every damn year. Can y'all stop that, please? Because if Brady win every year, y'all want to talk about, oh, it's the same old shit. But then again, y'all talk about ratings. And y'all talk about what the NFL wants. And what the NFL wants is obviously money and ratings. And they talk about, oh, ain't nobody going to watch the fucking Super Bowl. Yes, they are. You want to know why? Because people watch fucking Super Bowl commercials and they watch the halftime show. That's part of the Super Bowl. So their ratings going to go up regardless of the game. And guess what? Casual fans don't give a fuck about who playing in the game. Maybe they do. But 9 times out of 10, casual fans don't give a fuck. The Super Bowl is up there with the Grammys and the Emmy Awards and, you know what I'm saying, any other primetime TV show that a family can watch, you know what I'm saying, on any network on any given night, Monday through Friday, in a primetime slot. Because it's football, it's entertainment, bro. Yeah, it's a sport, but it's entertainment. Casual fans don't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying? Casual fans don't give a fuck about who playing in the game. As long as it's entertaining and it ain't a blowout. And well, even during the blowout, because I remember the 2013 Super Bowl, they did numbers. They did big numbers. And people still stuck around because they wanted to see the halftime show because they knew Beyonce was going to perform. Well, I think Beyonce performed at that one. I think so. I know it was Bruno Mars. I think Beyonce did a set on that joint. And I think Missy Elliott came out on that joint. So it was an entertaining halftime show. Minus the game. You know what I'm saying? And even minus the game with in 2012 with Baltimore and San Francisco. That was a blowout in the first half. And then San Francisco came storming back. And then everybody was talking about, oh, it's a blackout. And everybody was tweeting about the blackout. So the Super Bowl was going to get numbers regardless of if Brady was going to play or not. But we all know the NFL was going to want Brady in there to set up the storyline. Oh, we beat Jacksonville. No one want defense. And he busted up his hand in practice and all that bullshit. And yeah, I didn't think that they were lying about the hand injury. I just didn't think it was as severe as people was talking about. They had the joint wrapped up all nice and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Had a glove on it and shit. But it wasn't what everybody was talking about, bro. Ain't like he had a busted up wrist where he couldn't throw. Come on, bro. Like, I'm about to watch Minnesota and Philly right now, bro. But I'm going to just tell you, bro. When New England is no longer good, I wonder what the NFL going to do. Because they done relied on the same 3 people in that conference for damn near 20 years. Manning, Brady, Roethlisberger. That's it. And with the exception of Flacco in 2012, that's it. At least we get some new blood every year in the fucking NFC. God damn it, I'm tired of this shit, man. Whoever win this game, hopefully Minnesota because I picked them. But whoever win this game, bro, I hope they beat Brady, bro. I hope they beat Brady and that dynasty end for good. I'm out, man.